All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about ready to get started on this big matchup between the Allies and the Shamrocks here at the Plainville Indoor Skating Arena. Once again, this is Sean Perry providing play-by-play commentary and doing a little camera work. Should be a very interesting game here. The Allies are riding a 2-game losing streak. They're currently 1-2 and sit in 4th place in the division, right behind the Shamrocks, who are 2-2 on the year. These two teams have faced off many times in the past. The Allies have not defeated them in regulation or overtime yet, but they have come close, and maybe today will be the day. Anyways, coming up to do the face-off right now, the opening face-off for both teams. Kelsey lining up for the draw here. And the face-off is controlled by the Shamrocks. Here come the Shamrocks. Going to reset things, kicking back and forth, eventually stolen by Evan Hill. Evan Hill skates into the zone, dekes, and his shot deflects up into the air, and we have our first stoppage of play of the period. In goal for the Allies, as usual, is one Julio Alves, who's been off to a tough start to the season, but has been strong despite his numbers. He's we'll get to that goals against average later. Here comes Kelsey in the face-off draw again. And this is controlled by the Allies. And swinging it around is Evan Hill. Back to Jim Benning. Trying to get over to Delgado for that pass, but eventually stolen. So taking it all the way around now is Benning. Cross over to Kelsey. Michael Kelsey now taking the zone for the Allies. Good stick work there by Matt Dupuis. And eventually the Shamrocks take it out of the zone. Once again, Kelsey skates up with it. Good work there. Almost a good opportunity, but eventually coughed up. Evan Hill now with it. Evan Hill gets taken down, no call, surprising. And the Shamrocks now take it out. Here come the Shamrocks. Flicked up into the air, did not touch the ceiling, so play continues. Eventually stolen away on the mighty stick of Joey Delgado. Delgado now skating the other way with it. Cross over to Hill, centering for Hill, but no avail. And the Shamrocks regroup and send it back down towards Delgado. Delgado looking for Evan Hill there. Did not connect. And now Kelsey working in the back. Sends it over to the corner where Hill cleans it up for the Allies. And Mark Boydoin trying to get it for the Shamrocks, but Bradigo collects the pass and takes it up ice. Up floor, I should say. And a good stop there on the shot from Mike Bradigo by one Pelleria. Mike Pelleria, goaltender for the Shamrocks. He has a average of 5.2.5 goals per game. But 2 wins under his belt, so not too shabby. Good individual effort there by Brian Talbot, getting control of the puck. And now a good stop there by Evan Hill, but he has it taken away. Back the other way come the Shamrocks. Ooh, slick pass taken away by Delgado. Good eyes by Delgado there. We are at 0-0, just over 8.5 minutes to go in the first. Shamrocks and Allies battling it out. 3rd and 4th place in the division. The Allies can get a big one today and take over 3rd place with this win, or the Shamrocks can get some real breathing space. Evan Hill, beautiful moves here. Takes it all the way in himself, but does not get a shot off. And the Shamrocks are now trying to clean it up in their own zone. That's Woodward setting it up for the Shamrocks. Eventually taken away by Mike Bradigo. Bradigo now getting bothered by Woodward. Eventually shakes him loose, gets the puck to Hill. Hill trying to get it back to Bradigo. Bradigo has to chase it back out. Talbot sends it in, and now it's Woodward flinging it out of the zone for the Shamrocks. And Talbot collects. And now behind his own net is Jim Benning. And Dupuis on his case. Now Dupuis Dupuis breaks into the zone, slings it on goal. Alves holds it. And it's a good thing that he managed to hold it there because he had Tom Ercoli, who has 3 goals on the year, just waiting for the rebound. Good stop by Alves. And once again, we are at 7 minutes, 39 seconds in the first. Good action to start the game here. Both sides have had a few opportunities. Been tight, good defense. And it looks like we are ready for the face-off here. This one goes right to Alves. And breaking for it there was Ercoli again. Looking for an easy tap-in. He had Matt Dupuis as well. And Dupuis lining up for the face-off once again. He'll be going up against the Allies Watros. This one is controlled by Watros, who almost slings it up towards Kelsey. Can't quite. Dupuis looking for the centering pass. Does not compute. And out to the other end it goes. And collected there by Mark Bedoin. Shamrocks trying to break back in. Now Kelsey sends it forward. No collection for Kelsey there. Eventually the Shamrocks able to clear the zone. And here comes Mark Bedoin. His shot. Good shot there. Bedoin creating some space with some nifty stick work. Clears right in front of the net. Allies still not able to clear it. Eventually comes right to eventually gets out by Kelsey, actually. Kelsey over to Watros. Shot goes wide. Centering pass there doesn't collect. From the point, Talbot slinging it forward, goes over to Watros. Watros slings it above the net. And for some reason, we have a stoppage in play. I believe it might have touched the top of the ceiling. And again, that is a distinct rule here at the PISA, Plainville Indoor Sports Arena. Once it touches the top of the ceiling or any of these bars, play stops. Once again, we are seeing a battle between number 3 and 4 in the division, Allies and Shamrocks. 0-0, under 7 to go. Here comes the face-off. And this one is eventually controlled by the Shamrocks. Behind his own net. Sling. Wide of the net there. Just waiting for it now is Watros. Watros battling for it with Woodward. Eventually comes all the way back to the other end where Alves has to collect it. Now it's Bredigo with it. Mike Bredigo creating some space, sending it down, trying to connect with Kelsey and Watros. Kelsey slings it behind the net. Goes wide, and now a tie-up with Woodward. Woodward eventually comes out with it. Here comes Jeff Woodward. Woodward. And now Mark Bedoin with it. Bedoin trying to set up his partner. Eventually stolen by Kelsey. Good work on the back check there, as he had a one-on-one opportunity with Pete Malik, and Malik forcing him to cough it up into the ceiling. Line change for the Allies. Once again, this is Sean Perry in partnership with Memory 2 Video Productions, bringing you this action live from Plainville. Here comes the face-off. Evan Hill going to take it in the offensive territory for the Allies. This one is controlled by the Shamrocks. And from the point, Delgado looking for a shot, gets caught up. And back the other way come the Shamrocks. He's got space. Shot goes wide. And Delgado comes the other way with it. Delgado, smooth move there to keep control of the puck. His shot stopped. Good chance there by Delgado. And slinging it out of the zone now are the Shamrocks. Slap shot from the point. Good stop there by Alves. Flung up to the net. We are still at 1-0. Good stop there. And collecting the puck there is Brian Talbot. He does it all. Face-off eventually controlled by the Allies for a second, actually, but slung right back out by the Shamrocks. Now it's Jim Benning slinging it up. Good pass collected by Evan Hill. Evan Hill now decides to pass. Questionable move there. Stoppage in play. I'm going to have to get you the information on who number 28 for the Allies is. I'm gonna go with Jamie Pereira. I think it's Pereira. Face-off controlled briefly by the Allies, but ricochets off the stick of Benning and into the bench. So we will have another face-off center ice. Pereira takes the face-off there. Slap shot from downtown. That's swallowed up by Alves. Held on to. And Dupuis takes that face off. Comes out of the blue line, comes back to Dupuis, ricochets off him actually. Dupuis retakes control. Dupuis now with it. Dupuis shot, stopped by Alves. Rebound is loose, kicked aside by Benning. Play is still alive though. A little piece of action there. Evan Hill now streaking in for the Allies. He's got some space. He's behind the net. He leaves it. Comes up to Pereira, but eventually gets lost in the shuffle. Evan Hill with it again. And taken away by the Shamrock. And now it comes all the way back to the other end. Centering opportunity there. Miscommunication ends up going all the way to Watros. Now it's Pereira. Pereira is taken away by Bedoin. Bedoin now. Bedoin getting caught up on the back check there by Watros. And Alves wisely freezes it for a stoppage in play. 0-0. It remains under 3.5 to go in the first. Alright, now it's Watros taking that draw, but he kind of just leaves it there, and good shot from the point taken by the Shamrocks. That was number 7, Tim Cena. Or Sena, I'll go with Cena. John Cena. Only Cena I know of. Here come the Shamrocks the other way. And caught up ice, Bedoin coughing it up over to Kelsey. Kelsey now one-on-one, and stripped of the ball by the Shamrocks, but he still has control. He's battling behind the net now. Woodward able to flick it up to his team. Here come the Shamrocks. Alves makes an initial save. I don't know if that was going on goal. Loses control. Play continues. Mike Perdigo now with it. Perdigo coughs it up. And play traveling around the net now. Perdigo able to clear it for the Allies. Toughen it out. Shamrock still in control. Good pass over to Jeff Woodward. Woodward now has got some space. He shoots. Big save by Alves. Puck is still loose. And frustration on the part of Mark Bedoin. He screams, "It's loose! It's loose!" As the puck was technically loose, but I think that Alves had the right stance over it. So good call, ref. And a great opportunity there for the Shamrocks to get on the board. Taken away. Again, that was a great shot by Jeff Woodward. You can see him in the old school Capitals style non-logo jersey. And Woodward from the point. Stopped by Alves. Speak of the devil. Delgado tries to clear it. Kept in by Woodward. Delgado flicking it forward with the skills of a finely tuned lacrosse player or something. Pereira gets in the way, and Pereira recollects. Pereira now, backhanded shot, shoots. Save by the Shamrocks goaltender, whose name I don't get quickly, Polaria. Woodward now, chasing it all the way down. Woodward trying to make something of nothing. Stick gets caught up. Play continues. Benning without a stick now. And shot. Waiting. Bedoin. Shot. Big save. Big save by Alves. He stands tall. And waiting for the opportunity there was Tim Cena. As the puck was falling off him, but the whistle did get blown just in time. And a break for the Allies as it remains 0-0. But there will be a power play here. So, WTF. Watch out. And lining up for the draw now is Matt Dupuis, taking a big portion of their draws today. And Delgado loses control. Dupuis now with it. And the Shamrocks are setting it up. Evan Hill almost with a shorthanded break, ends up on the floor. And almost a touchdown pass there, misconnected. Evan Hill gets back into the play, slows things down. Now for slap shot from the point, goes wide of the net. And Bedoin, the other Bedoin, gets it coughed up, and Evan Hill now breaks loose again. Evan Hill, one-on-one. Will he get a shot off? Evan Hill gets it taken away. Evan Hill still with it, though, killing some crucial moments off this power play. Good work by Evan Hill. And back the other way come the Shamrocks. Here comes Bedoin. Bedoin leaves over to Dupuy. Dupuy, slap shot. Goes drizzles towards the goal. Gets ricocheted. And Delgado in the right spot there to collect the rebound. And we have another face-off draw coming with 56 seconds remaining in the first. Just 41 seconds remaining on the penalty. And the Allies have done a great job. Oh, what a save, my goodness. Right off the face-off draw. Dupuy wins it. He sends it over to his boy, Tom Ercoli, who has 3 goals on the year, and on a just great awareness and great stop by Julio Alves to keep this 0-0. Here comes the draw. This one is controlled by Watros. Comes over to Kelsey. And coughs up. Back to Dupuy. Dupuy now. Over to Okale. Good breaking up that play there was Delgado. And now here comes Kelsey. Slings it all the way to the other end. And Polaria has to, well, he almost plays it, and then he just leaves it for his boy. Now it's it's Bedoin. Bedoin flicking it forward over to Dupuy. Dupuy now. Dupuy for the Shamrocks. Dupuy around the net. Passing it forward. Looking for Bedoin. Bedoin can't handle. Perfect timing, Brian Talbot. And now, opportunity. Kelsey was not aware that the puck was sent towards him. He was right in the right position, though. And Shamrocks able to retake control off the stick of Dupuy. Sends it over to Bedoin. And that will do it for the first period. The score remains 0-0. We will now take a brief intermission, and I will remind everyone who's watching this at TD Homers that this broadcast was brought to you by that wonderful establishment known as TD Homers, which is home to a great beer selection, delicious wings, French fries, beautiful waitresses, and a very generous amount of televisions. So again, great start to this game, must say. Very impressed. I will let the camera rest for a moment and talk to you a little bit about what I saw. First of all, the goaltending has been stellar. Both sides have been strong. This game is 0-0 for big saves on both ends. Of the 2 goaltenders, I would definitely say that Mike Polaria has had a little less to do, although he's definitely come up big at a few points. Again, he has, in 4 games, 21 goals against, an average of 5.25, and a save percentage of just over 82. Whereas Julio Alves has made some big saves, none bigger than the one on Ercoli from Dupuy right off the faceoff on the waning seconds of that power play. That power play has been killed, and the second period is about to begin. So here we go. And lining up for the draw is Tim Sina. Tim Sina's got Woodward on his left and Dupuy on his right. And big number 13, Pete Malik there. And Bradigo, not able to get control. Sina now behind the net, looking to make a connection, can't. And Bradigo slings it towards the blue line. Later it's collected by Malik. Malik now behind the net for the Shamrocks. Leaves it for Dupuy. Dupuy tries to center it. Can't connect. Now chasing it all the way to their end is Bradigo with Woodward. Woodward sends it forward. And eventually comes to Malik, and then Malik now has some space, takes a shot. Alves makes the initial save and holds on. And that's that. And here comes the face-off draw with Tim Sino lining up for the Shamrocks. This is controlled by the LS. Bradigo now handles it. Slings it all the way down, but Woodward is wise to his game. Makes some moves of his own. Here comes Woodward, creating space. Leaves it in front, collected by Bradigo. Bradigo now looking for some help. Sends it forward, flings all the way down to the other end. And now it's Dupuy. And leaves it for his buddy Woodward. Sends it up to Cena. Cena now. Cena has it. Cena getting pressured. Shot! Ooh, big save there by Polari. I'm not sure if that hit or what. Good work there by Pereira. Make that opportunity happen. Here comes the Shamrocks the other way. And Bradigo able to sling it all the way back down where it is held by Malik. Malik accidentally hits the back of one of his teammates, Cena. Woodward now from the point. Big stop by Alves. Still in the zone now. Allies managed to take it across center. Shot. Loose. Breaks out. And all the way to the other end. Hits the ceiling. So we have a stoppage in play. And both sides will take a line change. And Dupuy going to take the face-off draw. He's got Salkins with him, as well as Bedoin. And face-off controlled by the Allies in the offensive zone. Watros trying to center it. Can't get by Salkins. Watros banks it off Dupuy. Finally gets it out. And Delgado misses the centering pass. Kind of a sharp one though. But he does manage to get it to Hill. Hill now trying to create some space. He's taken away from him by Dupuy. Hill gets another chance, but taken away by Dupuy. And Salkins now behind his own net. Back over to Hill. Hill has some space. Dekes around Dupuy. Cross. And Delgado coughs it up. Dupuy coming out the other way. And Hill. Good work there by Hill to take it away from Dupuy. A little vengeance. Tries to break through three people at once. Does not have the ability to go invisible. And back to center it comes. Watros leaving it for Benning. Benning over to Hill. Ricochets off the skate of Hill. Salkins now taking it forward. Salkins. Shot does not quite go through. Back the other way come the Allies. And initial save made, but the play is still alive. Eventually taken away. And it's one out of the zone by the Shamrocks, so it's Watros again with it. Watros gives it over to Hill. Hill beats the defender. Breaks loose a little bit. Takes a backhanded shot. Saved by Polaria. And Hill still with it. Hill. Shot from the point goes wide. Benning. Shot. Save by Polaria. Still loose. Slung out of the zone. Possible breakout opportunity, but Watros is there. Shamrock's shot. And does not quite go on goal. And here comes Evan Hill. Evan Hill, the survivor of a recent car accident. Mike Bradigo now. His own end. Looking to start things up for the Allies as they take a little bit of a line change. Evan Hill now. Breaks loose. Gets some space. Gets tripped up. No call. Leaves a rebound. And cannot put that away was Bradigo. Good sticking with it by both players though. Now it's caught up center. Salkins has an open opportunity. Big stop there by Alves. Very impressive. I don't think Salkins realized the opportunity he had. Now Bedoin has it taken away, and the Allies clear the zone. Evan Hill, shot. Saved by Polaria. Back the other way comes Bedoin. Bedoin, fake shot, slings it forward, and touches out of the zone. Once again, this action is brought to you by Memory 2 Video Productions in partnership with TD Homers, home of wings and delicious beer. Beer. This is Sean Perry providing camera and play-by-play. Here comes the face-off draw. Cena And Kelsey, this one is controlled by the Allies. Good face-off win for Kelsey, who's been strong on the draws today. Shamrocks do have control, though. Centering pass, saved by Alves. And a little battle on the boards going on. And cannot quite clear the zones, can the Shamrocks. Finally taken away by the Allies. Breaking loose, shot, rebound, loose, another save by Peloria. And we have a stoppage in play. And there will be a power play for the Allies as number 10 is headed towards the box. Number 10, that's Mark Bedoin. And here comes the draw. This one is controlled by the Shamrocks. We'll be able to clear the zone. Vertigo now behind his own net. Vertigo creates some space. Sends it all the way deep into the zone. Now Jeff Woodward controls it and gets it over to Malik. Malik slings it all the way to the other end. And now Vertigo starts it with it again. Here comes Vertigo. Cross over to Kelsey. Kelsey now creating some space. And Watros was looking for Kelsey. Now a 2-on-1 breaking loose. Cena looking for Woodward. Can't collect. Cena with another chance. Stop there. And back the other way come the Allies. Woodward, though, good job on the back check on Kelsey. And shot goes wide off the stick of Watros. But the second opportunity does go in. That was Pereira from Vertigo. And just like that, it's 1-0 Allies. That's what you call staying with the play. Power play goal. Beautiful thing. Now, I'd still say that the Lions' share of offensive opportunities have been towards the Shamrocks, but it is the one who scores that counts. And right now, the offense says that Allies lead 1-0. Right off the face-off, that slings over to that part of the wall, so we have another face-off draw. And the face-off draw right now is, once again, Matt Dupuis, who's pretty much their main face-off guy. He's a big dude. And I think Watros taking it. And that one goes through Bedoin. Over to Salkins. Salkins sending it forward. And Bedoin now with some space. Delgado pressuring him though. And Delgado now with it. Taking it dangerously in front of his own net. Eventually taken away. But the Allies recover, and here comes Watros with some space. Watros breakaway. Cannot put it away. Now Evan Hill behind the offensive net, trying to send it up forward. Collected at the point by Delgado. Delgado now. Delgado eventually coughs it up. And we're back out to center, and out of the zone, the ball goes. .332 remaining in the second period. 1-0 in favor of the Allies. Face-off being taken by Dupuis and Watros. Watros now with it. Watros shot goes off the side of the net. Trying to keep the play alive there is Watros. Comes out to Delgado. And slings all the way back into the zone. You can hear a lot of frustrating remarks and annoyance from the Shamrock players. They've been annoyed ever since the whistles in the first period when there was questionable, early whistles. And there was an opportunity for them to score. Watros now shot and a goal! Whoa! Just like that, it's 2-0. Watros. And that's an assist for Joey Delgado. Frustration breeds contempt, breeds confusion, breeds mistakes. 2-0 in favor of the Allies. Like I was saying, ever since those early calls when there was some loose pucks off some big saves by Julio Alves, they've been frustrated, and I think that's seeping into their play. And the Allies now have a firm command of this game. They're playing a very conditioned, very composed game, and they have all the momentum now. All right, so slinging it out to the other end of the zone there. Allies, slap shot from the point, goes wide, and not sure where the puck is. Up, it's all the way over to Woodward. Woodward sending it forward to Dupuis. Dupuis coughs it up to Kelsey. Kelsey can't get rid of it. Comes to the blue line. Malik over to Woodward. And Evan Hill almost with a big steal there. Shot goes wide of the point. And now battle on the board ensues. Oh. Big save there by Alves. With several Shamrocks rushing to the net, but the collapsing defensive approach of the Allies made sure that no easy rebounds were taken. Now they face off a common. This can be taken by Tim Cena. The Shamrocks. And here come the Allies the other way. Almost a 2-on-1 opportunity. Can't quite collect. And now Pereira. Pereira battles with Woodward. Pereira trying to center it. Cena almost collected there. But fans on the bouncing ball. Ends up ricocheting out. 1 minute 45 remaining in the second period. Faceoff will come out of the zone. Faceoff controlled by the Allies. Pereira now battling for it. Sends it back to Delgado. Delgado slings it all the way down, but Kelsey has it now. Kelsey trying to center it there. Eventually comes to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks Bedoin now with it. Creates a deke and some space between him and Delgado. Delgado getting in the way though. Now Dupuis sending it all the way to center ice. Coughs it up. Breakaway opportunity here. 1-on-1. Shoots. Scores. That's Michael Kelsey with a beautiful goal. And a tough one for the Shamrocks to swallow for sure. 3-0. Minute 9 remaining in the second period. And the refs wasting little time. They want to continue this. First period was dominated by the Shamrocks with as far as puck possession goes, although the Allies certainly had a few opportunities. This one, their frustration has boiled over. A few initial opportunities not going their way has led to a bunch of mistakes. A funky goal, the first one. The second two, just breakdowns in defense. That last one, perfect example of just complete communication breakdown with a breakaway up there for Michael Kelsey. And not much you can do about it when it's 1-on-1 sometimes. With a lot of speed. Kelsey able to out-deke Pereira. Anyways, here comes the face-off draw. Dupuis taking it for the Shamrocks. But it is controlled by the Allies. Mike Bordigo now with it behind his own net. Slinging it forward. Eventually goes over to Salkins. Bordigo has to chase it all the way back down. Less than a minute remaining in this period. And Bordigo sends it all the way down. Where the Shamrocks give chase. And send it out to center. Bordigo is going to collect it behind his own net. Once again. Goes through a streaking Shamrock. I'll get you his name later. Almost a 2-on-1 opportunity there from Watrous to Evan Hill. Now Bedoin now with it. Trying to move it forward. And behind the offensive net, the Allies sling it out of the zone. Shot there. Goes wide from Bedoin from center ice. Those don't usually work. And now it is Dupuis. Dupuis shot. Does not get him the goal he was looking for. And after two, it is 3-0 in favor of the Allies as they head to the bench to discuss strategy. It's definitely a frustrating period for the Shamrocks. They came into this game with expectations of continuing their winning ways against this team we've had success against in the past. But the mighty skills of Julio Alves, he's been sharp as sugar in this game and has not coughed up a goal. So things going well for them. Meanwhile, on the other end, Shamrocks have to figure out a way to get some goals, get control. Once again, the first period, they had a lot more offensive pressure, better communication, but after a few frustrating moments at the end there, they came out of the second period just not really the same team. And there's been a few communication breakdowns that have led to goals. So they're going to have to regroup and come out fighting, and they have a big hill to climb. So far, the goals have been very pretty looking, with one for Jamie Pereira, one for Michael Kelsey, one for Brian Watros, assists going to Joey Delgado and Mike Verdigo. Alva's been huge in net. And just like that, halftime is over, or intermission, I should say. Stepping on something there. Face-off draw, controlled by the Allies. And each period is 11 minutes, so they have just over 10 and a half to kill before they can call this a night and win the day. Behind the net now, Kelsey. Kelsey breaking loose. Big save there by Pereira. And a little extra communication after that. Not sure what was going on there. And Dupuis going to line up here against Kelsey. Kelsey, the last goal scorer for the Allies. Face-off controlled by Kelsey. And almost a big opportunity there for Pereira. But here come the Shamrocks the other way. Shot goes wide. Still in the zone. And now Verdigo with it. Benning slinging it forward. Woodward keeps it in. And centering there, Alves kicks it aside. Woodward chasing it. Cannot get a shot off. Good work on the back check by Mike Verdigo. And Kelsey able to sling it all the way back down to the other zone where it is chased by Cena. Cena now behind his own net. Excuse me, not Cena, it's Pellick. And Pellick's pass goes all the way to the other zone, now with a little space. That's Cena. And Cena falls over himself and an ally. Shot stopped by Pereira. Verdigo now behind the offensive zone net. Still has it. Verdigo shoot. And saved by Pereira. Big saves in the early going of the third period from Mike Pereira. And a lot of communication, a lot of frustration here. I think that there was an expectation that there could be a call against the Allies during that play when Cena fell over one of the Allies, but it was unintentional or just not called. Brian Watros now takes the face-off draw for the Allies. Delgado kicks it up zone. And now Benning with it. Now Bedoin trying a swift little through his legs pass. Does not compute. Evan Hill now with it. Evan Hill gives it to Delgado, just above of him, so he can't quite collect. And Delgado runs into another car wreck. He's down on the ice. He looks hurt. And opportunity there, breakaway opportunity there for Dupuis. Another shot opportunity. Puck is still loose. Another save by Alves. Shot from the point. Does not go through. And Evan Hill seems fine. He's trying to break out now. And Watros coughs it up. And back the other way come the Shamrocks. Deftly held by Benning. Pass over to Watros. Not quite clearing the zone though. Bedoin trying to make some space. Bedoin's just a kid. Or that Bedoin. There's two players I'm calling Bedoin right now, but they're both listed that way. I think they might be brothers. Held by Alves. And the line change here. So some good opportunities here for the Shamrocks. They have not gone away. They seem to be settling into their strategy. There were a couple of opportunities against Polaria, but he has held strong this period. So this game is far from over. The Allies have to hold strong here. There's plenty of time. 8 minutes, 25 seconds remain. Here comes the face-off draw. It'll be taken by Kelsey. Here's Perdigo, Pereira, and Talbot. And here comes Bedoin over to Malik. It's Bedoin once again with it. Bedoin getting into it with Perdigo. And whacking it from the side. Won't get a goal that way. Whistle blows. But not too much time killed. So those low percentage opportunities sometimes work. Keep at it. Here comes the face-off draw. This one comes over to Perdigo. Perdigo takes it around the net. Sending it all the way down. Now it's Malik. Malik sending it towards Woodward. Woodward with some space. Backhands a shot. Not quite on goal. Good work there on the back check by Pereira. And comes all the way back to center ice. Now Pereira trying to take it into the offensive zone for the Allies. Centering pass, excuse me. Great pass by Pereira. And great finish there by Watros. Watros getting his second of the day. Making this 4-0. The Allies taking a line change here. And now it will be face-off draw taken here by Watros. Watros now with it. Around his own net, slinging it forward, over to Benning. Benning, I believe, was looking for Hill. Hill's still got some space. Cross-ice pass does not compute. And eventually Dupuis is able to take it out of the zone. Dupuis now, creating space. Crosses it. Cannot be collected by Shamrocks. Jim Benning moving it forward for the Allies. Benning now holding it. Hill behind the Shamrock net, slinging it forward. Offsides or penalty, unclear. Face-off draw, taken between Watros and Dupuis. Comes all the way to the back end of the rink. So the Shamrocks have to start from behind their own net. Long pass is effective. And Bedoin keeping it in the zone. Perdigo not quite clearing it. Bedoin still has control. Dupuis there too. Slap shot taken. Goes wide of the net. Play is definitely slowing down since that fourth goal. And battle on the boards. Comes out to the point. Held by Alves. Rebound opportunity. And a little shove match going on here. A little extracurricular activity. Bedoin, Watros talking. Looks like there'll be some penalties here. We have an extended break here as there's some conversation going on about multiple penalties. But once again, the score remains 4-0. Victory is all but assured for the Allies, who will move into third place, barring miracles. Been a very solid effort, but this has spilled into some serious confrontation between both teams. Some very big frustration and emotions boiling over like a pot of boiling water. And the players are the spaghetti. And they are just tired of being that hot, I guess. And tempers are starting to flare from the heat. And there are some penalties to cause of it. Look up at that board. There's a lot of lights that reflect what I've just described to you. Once again, the power play for the Shamrocks will continue, but now that the two minors have been added, it just makes it more interesting. The score remains 4-0 in favor of the Allies, but not the way they wanted to finish this game off. A lot of conversation, not a lot of hockey. Once again, I'd like to thank TD Homers for partnering with the Allies for this broadcast with Memory 2 Video Productions. This is Sean Perry coming to you live from the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena in Plainville, Connecticut. Kelsey coming up. Looking like there was going to be a draw there, but I guess not. I have a correction earlier. I believe I said that the last goal belonged to Watros, but that was Kelsey, actually. Anyways, more deliberation going on. So we will wait patiently here. Exciting conclusion of this game. So good as time as any to talk about the fine play of Julio Alves, who has had a save percentage of 82.85, 58 saves coming into the game, and has made only saves today. And a heck of an effort. Only a highlight for the Allies. Here comes the draw. This one's controlled by Kelsey. Kelsey now slinging it out of the zone. It is held by the Shamrocks. Toss it up to Delgado. And you can just hear the frustration from the Shamrocks with Malik making a mistake and the players just swearing and being frustrated. And, that's not going to work. Malik now, big slap shot from center, goes wide. Delgado easily able to take the puck away. And eventually comes over to Kelsey. And sling it out of the zone. intercept, center ice by Kelsey. Good player awareness. And this is just becoming keep away here on the penalty kill. No, that would have been a penalty in most games, and it is called. Kelsey getting tripped by Woodward, and Woodward's going to the box. He seems a little frustrated. Just the body language and the attitude of the Shamrocks is extremely negative, whereas the Allies came in with a mentality of precision and focus, and it has served them well throughout this game. It's going to be one of their best victories of the season so far, barring, a lot happening in the next 4.5 minutes. Kelsey now with it. Kelsey, fake a slap shot, and almost a goal there for Evan Hill. And rebound opportunity does go in. And I believe that goal belongs once again to Kelsey. I believe that's Kelsey's 4th of the year. Came in with 2 goals and 3 assists on the season. I know he's gotten at least 2. Malik, that on the boards, sends it over. Pereira able to clear the zone. Ricochets off the penalty box, so another stoppage in play. Pereira's had a hell of a game. Force on the ice. Hill as well has not been rewarded yet, but he has been involved and has had an assist and has played great defense. Looking for that goal. Face off. Comes to Hill. And Hill now looking for that goal. Shot saved by Pereira. Good shot there. Hill collects it though. Maintaining control is Hill. Now Hill sending it forward. Shot. Goal. And that's once again Michael Kelsey. That has got to be a hat trick. Good all-around offense there by the Allies. Good passing, playmaking. And the score is 6-0 right now. Just under 4 minutes to go in the game. Face-off coming up. A lot of extracurricular communication going on. Definitely can read some frustration on the faces of the Shamrocks. This has been a thorough trouncing, and tensions are high. Berdigo with it. Berdigo from behind his own net. stop there from Valeria. Go on the zone. Evan Hill now with it. Oh, excuse me, Verdigo. And behind the net, shot opportunity, held, rebound opportunity, taken away. Center. And behind the play there was a good opportunity for Evan Hill. And 2 minutes, 45 seconds remain in this third period. Once again, this has been Sean Perry broadcasting live from Plainville. Allies about to get a big victory here. Well played game. A lot of frustration on the part of the Shamrocks. Evan Hill now. Coughing it up there. And Shamrocks able to clear the zone. Glove saved by Alves. Beautiful. Preserving the shutout. Kelsey takes the draw for the Allies, wins it. What a game for Kelsey. Delgado battling in the boards with the Quee. Kelsey comes out to center, and Pereira now with some space. And good work on the back check there. Shamrocks take it back the other way. Here comes the Quee. Excuse me, Cena. Touches up out of the zone, so we have another stoppage in play with just under 2 minutes to go. 6-0 remains Allies. Face-off controlled by the Allies. Delgado now with it. Delgado slings it all the way to the other end. And Malik now with it behind his own net. Now trying to remount the rush. Shamrock. Good work on the back check there. Nice Allies taking it away. Now trying to center it. Now this holds on. A line change for the Shamrocks. Perhaps their last line change of the game. Just under $1:20 to go. Comes the face-off draw. Once again, to be taken by Kelsey. It's Dupuy. Excuse me, Cena. And Delgado. Doing a good job slinging it up. The Shamrocks able to collect it at center. Pereira trying to get some control. Comes to Pereira. Huge save by Polaria. Well, that would have been an insult to injury. Here come the Shamrocks the other way. Trying to mess up the save percentage for Alves. Shot saved by Alves. Still loose. Comes out. And Pereira's got another chance here. Pereira. Beautiful D. Pereira. Shoot. Saved by Polaria. So 2 huge opportunities. Great efforts by Pereira to get on the scoreboard again, make this 7-0. But Polaria is showing he is nothing. He is not for it. And face off. Definitely controlled by the Shamrocks. Here come the Shamrocks. Centering it. Ticked out of the zone. And trying to recontrol it are Shamrocks here. Salve crossing it. Picked out by Talbot. Now here comes Pereira the other way. Once again. Kicking it forward. 19 seconds remaining in the third period. Intercepted. shot opportunity. Breakout. Kelsey. Huge save by Polaria. Point blank range. We will not allow that 7th goal. He's got just 10 more seconds. One last face-off here, likely. Kelsey wins it again. And comes loose. All the way to the other end. You hear Delgado saying, hold it, we've done enough. Talbot gets into the zone, and that will do it. And in a very impressive victory for the Allies, they take it 6-0 over the Shamrocks. A great win, largely in thanks to offensive presence, attention to detail. The two teams do come together and shake hands. It's great to see. There's been high emotions, frustration on both ends, penalties and strange calls, but it's all smiles now. It's just, it's a game of respect. Once again, Julio Alves was huge in net, 0 goals. The first period was somewhat dominated by the Shamrocks offensively, and he stood tall and made some big saves throughout. Momentum eventually just swung towards the Allies, and they ran away with this game. So a big victory for the Allies here in Plainville. They are now in 3rd place in the division. And the Shamrocks fall to 4th as the Allies' record improves to 2-2, and theirs falls to 2-3. Great play by Brian Talbot. Kelsey, Michael Kelsey, Brian Watros. Joey Delgado made some big defensive plays. Evan Hill, Jamie Pereira, all over the ice with their speed. But the number 1 star of this game, no doubt about it, is Julio Alves. On the other end of the ice, Dupuis was great in the face-off circle. Bedoin was always touching the puck. Woodward had a few great opportunities. There was some very quick whistles, but Alves was in the right position always. And this is a landmark victory and a great moment for the Allies. Great game. Once again, this has been brought to you in part by TD Homers, home of beer and wings. A memory to video production. It's been Sean Terry on commentary and camera. Apologize for the lack of manual dexterity I seem to possess. I am holding a microphone. Thank you for listening.